It's Week 11 of the National Football League, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Commanders and the Eagles on Thursday night primetime.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
He fields it from the 8. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
And this is going to be a short carry that just reaches the 40. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Hurts now from the gun. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
That one is caught left side of the field. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Toss play to Barkley. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And leading them out, the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, the number 2 pick in the NFL draft out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. 1 pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels off the play action. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw, Hurts. He beams one deep right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent work.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
We're back and excited to start the 2nd. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Here's Saquon. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Throwing here, Hurts. And the Commanders get home, they drop in. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
He has it at the Eagles parlay the interception into points. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. They bring McLaurin in motion right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
On second down, Robinson. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
A toss now to Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Eagles will take possession. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He breaks a tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles with 10 to go still on 2nd down. Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They'll send him over right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Looking for Dotson, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again, Daniels to the air. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Cooper to Gene in to pick it off. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Running left. This is Barkley. And they're able to get him down, but still a nice gain that reaches the 30. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Complete. It's McLaurin. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. Daniels on 1st down. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 47. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And down he goes. The Eagles got him. The defense calls a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Tressway on to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And they'll only have time for 1 play before halftime. He'll throw it. He's got his man complete. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
We're at halftime here in Philadelphia, and the Eagles have soared to a lead at the break. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. In the early window on Sunday, one of the best happens up in Pittsburgh. A big one for the Steelers, as they'll take on the visiting Baltimore Ravens. The 4 o'clock games have some intrigue as well, especially up in Buffalo, where it'll be the Bills taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Finally, on Monday Night Football, the showdown in the Lone Star State, Texans and Cowboys from AT&T Stadium. We just watched a fine first half out of the mobile quarterback, that's Jalen Hurts. He's got a touchdown through the air as his guys have raced out to a gigantic early lead. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. This return makes it up to the 25. Out comes the offense for Washington to begin the third quarter. And that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
From the 27. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They give to Barkley, left side. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he's able to take this up pretty close to that 40-yard line. Give him around 6, that's gonna make it 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Hurts setting up to throw. To the left sideline, complete. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Play fake here, Daniels. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. From the gun, it's Daniels. On target to his man, Zacchaeus. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Running left is Robinson.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. The Commanders ready for the punt. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley, and he's brought down for a loss. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's Eagles ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here's Hurts. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He puts some power on a deep one left. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Hurts now from the gun. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Third down, 1 yard to go. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles ready to move to a perfect 10-0. Third and a lone yard coming up. Here's another carry for Barkley. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now a pause to attend to an injured player, and this is a worrying sight. It is Saquon Barkley who is hurt on the play. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Here's a give inside to Gainwell. Escapes a defender. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And he's going to take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. So for Brock Ewart, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.